our first guest is an unbelievable talent. He is an actor, writer, director, and a professional potter who once again voices a very horny hot dog in his new series, Sausage Party, Foodtopia. It premieres tomorrow on Prime Video. Please welcome the great Seth Rogen. This is perfect. I feel like this is exactly where we should have seen each other next.
It's so weird to see.
It's so surreal.
It's funny because we're friends, and the last time I saw her was like in a normal situation, and I haven't seen her in a few weeks, and now I'm seeing her sitting behind the desk hosting a talk show, which is a weird way to like see someone you know.
I love that by normal circumstance you mean like in the Venetian in Las Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the last time we saw her.
Kidding.
Yes, we were in the Venetian in Las. Yeah, we were just filming a TV show together for several months, actually.
Yes.
Not this show. Yeah.
This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, and it was so much fun. But we just wrapped. What was it? A week and a half ago.
Week and a half ago.
But for the 2 weeks previous to that, we were filming and living in the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas for 2 weeks straight. Which is a very long time to be in a hotel in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I went out 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it was also 200 million degrees outside. And so, yeah, there would be points where I was like, I haven't breathed outdoor air in like 72 hours. And then I'd go outside and be like, you can't live out here.
No, humans are not supposed to.
No, I ate at the Grand Lux 400,000 times. That menu has 200 things on it, and I ate every one of those things. The buffalo chicken rolls, those were really, that's good. It's like a fancy cheesecake factory. I don't know what to...
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you know you're in trouble when you know the casino, like, you're like, oh, yeah, you just take a left by the...
Oh, yeah, you're like, you don't want to go to that coffee place. It's
no,
busy with tourists. You go to the upstairs coffee place by the canals, because you got to look for that one. Yeah, it was real.
That was crazy. That was bananas.
Yeah,
I think I kind of did Vegas, I can say safely.
We were there for 2 weeks.
We were there for 2 weeks.
More time than most people collectively spend in Las Vegas for their whole lives. Yeah,
you got to go to the Sphere?
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, because it was like normal Las Vegas for the first week and a half, and then one day our casino was just filled with like bald men with bony tails and tie-dye shirts. And we were like, oh, the Grateful Dead is here. Because, the Sphere is connected to the Venetian where we were staying, and the Grateful Dead were playing at the Sphere. And so I can't speak for everyone, but I did a ton of acid and then went to the Grateful Dead show with everybody and with you, and it blew my god mind.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, it was really something.
Oh, I danced I didn't know any of the music.
No, none.
And I danced the entire time.
I know. It's weird to hear a band for the first time and then them become your favorite band of all time.
Of all time.
I don't know this song, and it's the best song I've ever heard in my entire life.
I want to talk about your empire.
Oh, please.
Your production empire that's happening right now. Because from over here, before meeting and working with you and becoming friends, I and my family have been blown away by the breadth of work.
The breadth?
The bread of work.
The bread of work.
Of bounty.
That's a food pun.
Thank you for that.
That ties into sausage.
That has been like, my family's obsessed with Invincible.
Oh, thank you.
Have you seen that? And also The Boys. Have you seen The Boys? Anyway, your taste is incredible right now. And also Sausage Party. Sausage.
Sausage.
I've never saw such a thing.
Sausage party.
Party!
As they say in France.
Sausage party.
Sausage party.
Which is like a really... anyway, we're going to talk about that because I have a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Do you gamble?
No. Now you're getting to the Vegas questions.
literally was like,
I was thrown by it.
gambling!
There's nothing more embarrassing than doing press with people you know. I have to say, there's something objectively humiliating about it. I don't know what to say. It's like to sell your wares and to do this. It's fun, but normally you don't have to know the person. And when you know the person, it's very embarrassing for some people. But we have to do it.
No, but we have to do it. We're doing it.
We're doing it for you guys. I don't know. We're doing it for ourselves.
We're doing it for ourselves, and we're doing it for Guillermo.
Yes, for you.
We're doing it for everybody.
Hey, Guillermo.
Yeah.
Guillermo, do you have any questions for Seth Rogen right now?
How do you stay so good looking?
Oh, wow.
Oh!
That's a good question.
These are hard-hitting questions.
That's a hard-hitting question. I use Rogaine with minoxidil. It's helped a lot. Honestly, you could see my hair is thicker than the last time I was on this show.
No, it's very thick.
And it's thinning in the back. That's a big moment as a male actor and maybe a female. I don't know. I can't.
No,
speak
I
to
love
it.
my
But
Nutrafol.
they ask you, do you want us? You show up in the hair trailer one
Yes.
day, and then they go, do you want us to fill it in a little bit? And in that moment, you are choosing if you want to live a double life.
I
As an
Is that
actor who plays a non-balding man in film and television, but who himself is a balding man. And I remember being confronted with that moment, and all of a sudden, all like the ramifications started to spin out of control in my head. I'm like, well, yeah, then people will they'll always think, oh, he has less hair than I thought he would. He seems to have a full head of hair in his films, but he's balding in real life. And then I was like, do I have to do it in real life to keep it up? And so I said, no.
I like it. A man of standards and integrity. Look at it. Look at that. A man of integrity.
That is a mark of bravery.
It is. No, truly, it is. You have shot a bunch of iconic stuff.
Thank you.
In Las Vegas.
I have filmed in Las Vegas a few times.
What was your favorite one, or what was the most memorable? Because what I'm thinking of right now is Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I did film with Barbara Streisand.
Just to
There's
say
no way
that.
everyone clapping saw that movie from just a sheer mathematical standpoint. The box office of that movie and that amount of claps do not mathematically correlate with one another. Some of you were lying to me just there. You don't know what movie she's talking about. You think it was a Jewish holiday. That was maybe just happened there. I did work with Barbara Streisand there, though, on a movie called The Guilt Trip.
Yes.
And Barbara, she played the slots.
She did.
Yeah, as an older Jewish lady is wont to do, I guess you would say. But the most fun though was we shot Knocked Up in Las Vegas, and in the movie, me and Paul Rudd's characters go to a Cirque du Soleil show on mushrooms.
Oh, yes.
And it was really fun. And in order to scout the movie, Judd Apatow sent me and Evan Goldberg, who you just worked with as well.
Love him.
He sent us to Las Vegas to do mushrooms and see every Cirque du Soleil show. And then report back which one was the best one to film at. And after it all happened, we had no recollection of any. And then we were like, what about a baby in it? Let's do that one. Let's do the baby one. And it worked well.
It works. The chair scene still.
Still good scene.
You guys, more of a Seth Rogen. After this.
There's just one last topic we haven't touched upon yet. How do you feel about humans?
What?
Well, they might ask, right?
I mean, I absolutely hate them.
What do you hate about them? Now remember, be specific.
I hate their big ears that listen to my problems. I hate their brown eyes that see things in myself I can't.
What else?
I hate how they make me feel smart incapable.
Go on.
I hate their mouths. Their big, wet, hot, circular mouths. Jack, what are we doing?
I need you now.
Welcome back! I'm here with Seth Rogen. He's one of the sick minds behind what you just saw. This time we're going behind just food and food.
Yes.
And now
Humans and food. Yeah. Just so you all know, that episode, Amazon made us put a legal warning at the beginning of that episode.
A legal warning.
Yeah, their legal department was like, "Pete, we legally have to warn people that that happens in the show." Because what ensues is a very graphic sex scene between me and I play Frank the hot dog, and Will Forte plays the human character. And what was funny actually is, you know, we were recording that scene, and you don't often do animated stuff together, but I try to do it together whenever possible because it's funnier and you get to play off the person. So we were actually both in recording rooms, but we were Zooming with one another. So I was just staring at a big screen with his face on it, and he was just screaming at a big screen with my face on it. And then we start to enact this sex scene where, like, I literally, like, am inside him, like, and it's incredibly graphic, and he's pretending to, like, hit his face with me and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, we're doing it all. We're doing A to Z. And there was a moment very quick into the recording where I'm staring at his face and he's staring at mine, and we're like groaning and sweating and grunting. We were like, I think it'd be better if we didn't do this together, actually. I think this would be easier to do alone.
Wait.
Without having to stare at your face as I pretend to swirl around inside you.
I'm trying to picture the meetings that you've had to have
Oh, yeah.
with Amazon
Yeah.
when you pitch various episodes for this show,
Yes.
and also just for Sausage Party in general,
Yeah.
and how those went. Like, how did Sausage Party come to you?
It was a joke, ultimately. At first.
Okay, yes.
Like most good things.
Sure,
it was
yes.
a joke. It was actually a joke. It was when we were promoting it was like 20 years ago at this point. We were promoting Superbad and Knocked Up in these movies, and me and oh, you know, it's fine. But me and Evan, who you know,
Yes.
and Jonah Hill and Michael Cera, who's in the show as well. People would always ask us, like, what are you making next? And as a joke, we would always say Sausage Party, because it just sounded like the movie we would be making next. and everyone was always like, oh, that sounds good. And then we've actually found old interviews where we're saying it just completely, and all the journalists like, oh, Sausage Party, cool. And then we slowly start to joke, like, what would that movie be? It would be, maybe it's about sausages, maybe, and Toy Story had come out, you know, we were big fans of Pixar. And so, honestly, this, like, exploring the world of food and what their lives would be like, and them ultimately realizing that they get eaten and how that would be a big crisis, that was a big thing for us. And we started to joke around about that and all the different characters, and we started to imagine how different foods could have sex with one another. That was very
naturally
a real aha moment for us, I guess you would say. Yeah, it was a thing. I mean, we worked on it for an embarrassingly long period of time. Like, I think we conceived
Workshops.
of it, yeah, like we thought of it, I think, in 2005 or 6. I mean, the movie came out in 2016, and now it's 2024. So this is my life's work.
Yes, it's beautifully, animation is gorgeous. You feel it. I was very curious about how these ideas came together, because they're very graphic.
Yes.
A lot of possibilities. We have some food that have signed some consent forms, and we just thought we would workshop a little bit. Just, you know, for example, just some items here. Thank you so much, Guillermo.
Thank you, Guillermo.
You're welcome.
Well,
maybe we could put it up
let's
here,
put it up here,
just so everyone can.
Please.
Yeah, and we don't have to use all of it. Just whatever
the first
sparks
thing,
your fancy.
And I'm not. You're gonna think I'm joking. A big part of the season of the show is, from a plot standpoint, revolves around the fact that a lot of oranges have buttholes.
Yes.
And this guy needs to go to the doctor.
No, it's prolapse.
Yeah, this guy pushed too hard.
Too much strain. You can't strain that hard.
Ultimately, this one's maybe a little more tidy, I guess. You would
Yes.
say.
Yes.
A little
No,
more
this
contained.
looks-
But can we show this on television? And ultimately, like, again, if you're like, wait, you have to see this.
But honestly,
There's no way ABC is going to allow that to be televised.
this is a preview of the show.
Yeah, I mean, this is how we start. We workshop ideas.
Yes.
We joke around. But
Sometimes there's little furniture.
yeah, exactly. Well, Swiss cheese, the first thing you know about Swiss cheese, it's got a lot of holes. So
Yeah. Yes.
right there, it's ahead of the game.
Oh, yes. I think I've seen this in the show.
Is this allowed?
It's food!
This is what a live-action
Oh, yes.
version of Sausage Party would be like.
Yeah, turn up some romantic music.
So again, as
That's lovely. I'm gonna have a bite of peach really fast.
Yeah, here you go. And again, like this on the show would be a really good storyline. Is a cannoli and a bagel because they're crossing cultural boundaries.
Yes!
It's the
It does. They really go together. It looks as one.
It's so much grosser with real food than
Yeah, really? Why? This is interesting.
That's a ginger root.
Yes.
Very sexy.
Very sexy. Very sexy. Maybe it's just observing.
He likes to watch.
Yeah, he likes to watch. Yes. Yes. The music is adding so much. Oh, look at Guillermo. Guillermo's getting in on it with a banana.
There you go.
Oh, right next to you. Look at him over there. It's potassium. Oh. Seth, this. Your work here is done.
Where do you go?
Where can we go?
Where do you go
from here? Sausage Party, Foodtopia, premieres tomorrow on Prime Video. You're gonna want to see it. You're gonna want to see it. How can you not?